Some bad news, Kurt. You might be upset by this one.
Why?
Cornel West announces resignation of campaign manager Peter Dow, citing health reasons.
Wait, hold on. Let me guess. Cornel made Peter Dow sick?
Independent presidential candidate and academic Cornel West shared on social media Thursday afternoon that campaign manager Peter Dow is resigning from his presidential campaign, citing health concerns. You know you're going to get
Brother Dow.
You're going to get a brother and a precious, always in every sentence. I am very sorry about the resignation of our brother Peter Dow based on his health. I sincerely pray for him and his precious family and thank him for his service to my campaign.
Wait, hold up. Let me guess. The real story is because Cornel didn't go along with Israel enough. That's what my guess is, and it made Peter Dow sick and he left.
I don't know about if it made him sick or not, but he did mention the fact that he is going through this stuff and it's really hurting him effectively mentally of what's going on, and he needs to step back because it's.
I guessed it.
Peter Dow. Yeah. No, you didn't guess it. You said that Cornel West wouldn't go along. He was just saying that it was mentally upsetting him, Peter Dow.
If he's mentally upset and you know Cornel West's position, which is why Jimmy had faith in him, I guess. I never did, but.
Well, he's the best on this position, on this subject.
Peter Dow is mentally upset about this. I nailed it.
Dow is a progressive blogger. Since when? With a long history of working on presidential campaigns that hate progressives. He managed online communications for Democratic nominee John Kerry in 2004 and digital operations for Democratic nominee Hillary Clinton in 2008.
Well, great job with that, Peter, with the digital ops for Hillary. Those really worked really well.
Early this April, Dow served as the campaign manager for Democratic Party hopeful Marianne Williamson before resigning the following month. Jesus. Peter Dow later joined the campaign of then Green Party candidate West for this past September, replacing former Green Party presidential nominee Jill Stein as campaign manager before resigning the following month. Now, before I get to the next statement by our friends at Due Dissidence, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
What does Cornel West do now? He's already been fading like crazy. You can see he's getting so many less views. Nobody's paying attention to him. He hasn't done any events.
He just is trying to get out of the race.
What does he do now?
Sell his book.
Does he get out of the race now?
Probably. Wasn't the whole point of him to not get out of it with realizing I don't want to do this
eventually? Well, that was our theories. And when we made those theories, Peter Dow's first statement, what will happen is that Cornel West will be on the ballots. He will be there for election day. He will be
they say that.
He was saying all that, right? So now, are those theories true? Is he exit stage left? Does he get out quietly? I mean, what could he, at this point, it seems like a joke. It's like the clown car.
Joke.
It's a clown car. Time. Well, now it's a real joke. Because they had to hire this guy, and Jill Stein said over and over again, we need somebody with experience. We needed somebody like Peter Dow. They got him. He was there for less than 2 months. He's gone.
To any of these people, I don't understand how they're all this stupid. I honest to God, I don't know who's stupid or who's lying whenever I hear from these people, because they'll be so smart, and then they say something, and it's so profoundly dumb that I'm like, are you messing with me?
Yeah.
Or do you literally not know? And I think a lot of them don't know.
We have this here from Due Dissidence. Peter Dow took the Cornel West campaign from ballot access in 17 states and an established party infrastructure behind it to the ballot access in 0 states with no apparatus at all. And then he resigned.
Yeah, what did I just say at the beginning? The job is to get him the hell out. Get Cornel out of the race. He's a silly candidate. Why do you think he's dressed like that?
This is Cornel West over here making a tweet again. I'm sorry about the resignation of brother Peter Dow. Cornel had already been doing a bang-up job of sabotaging his own campaign before bringing Peter Dow on board to seal the deal.
Did you ever see The Producers?
Never use your own money. Listen, this is, I had that interview with Cornel West. Jimmy Dore had that interview with Cornel West. If there's ever a conspiracy to make us look good,
by the way,
this is it right here.
I never.
This is it right here.
I liked him fine. Okay, Cornel West. I never thought there was a chance of him getting the thing Jimmy wanted. I understand that plan. Never believed there was that. My girlfriend with a Jacksonville, Florida public education was like, that guy's a phony.
Yeah.
Spotted a mile away, and he turned out to be the exact phony she said. Could you guys get upset about it? Because I don't know how you believe in these people. There ain't no help coming.
Okay.
Find Jesus.
Let me tell you something.
Jesus.
Okay, I will. Go sell it on the mountain.
Jesus will help.
We understand the history of Cornel West, and Cornel West was one of those guys who didn't really participate in cancel culture. He would go on those conservative shows. That was the thing that we thought that he had a possibility. So we thought with him doing that same type of thing that he did in the mainstream media, where he was able to go to somebody opposing ideologies, that he would be able to change his language and open up in an economical way to people, the voters of the country, but he didn't want to do that.
He's an academic. Do you understand how worthless academics are? Academics are the most worthless cow nerds that have ever lived. They're worse than the worst video gamer nerd you can conceive of, eating chicken tendies in mom's basement. They're the most punk-ass, worthless people who ever lived. Never, ever believe in them. Ever.
I can't argue with you.
If they have a book that's good,
I feel bad that he did this because now he just ruined himself. He could have just not got involved, and he would have been the one guy who was like, okay, the one decent guy, Cornel West from the Bernie Sanders campaign. Everybody else fell on their ass.
Yeah, well, guess what?
I mean, Brianna Joy Gray did okay.
He might be,
but Nina Turner has gone blah. Bernie Sanders has gone blah.
Bernie Sanders was a punk the whole time, which I never had.
A lot of us got sold a fake bill of goods. Hey, dude, Jimmy Dore got punked too as well. We all got fooled.
Well, that's how you know Jimmy's not a grifter, because he genuinely is hurt when he finds out it's nonsense.
Yeah. Well, I was genuinely hurt when Cornel West would not take my advice, would not change his language, would not learn about existential threats like the WEF, the WHO, would not do anything when it came to the vaccine. And then when Jimmy had the interview with him, and the one time that Jimmy was agreeing with him, he went out of his way to kick himself right in the ass and say, but you know what, Jimmy, I don't see that as a serious problem. It was like,
I think he did look it up.
That was the last.
After you said that, he looked it up and knew what to say that when he talked to Jimmy.
It was terrible. He was virtue signaling to his own base. I asked somebody else on the Convo Couch the other day, what do you think he can do to possibly save his campaign? He said the only way, Cheese Slice, who's my editor.
Wait, why would he want to save his campaign?
I said, what could he do to save his campaign moving forward? That's what we're saying. But let's pretend that he wanted to keep his that he was really running for president.
Okay, buy a non-1890s suit to start with. How about that?
What would he do? What could he do to keep it going?
A haircut.
Somebody said he could join and try to be RFK's vice president. So I was like, what would that do for RFK?
Yeah, what did that give RFK? Nothing.
He can get the woke vote. I don't know.
The wokies ain't. Cornel West didn't join in enough in cancel culture. That's why I kind of liked him. He ain't getting the woke vote.
Not this last time. Not this time. He joined in plenty with these people.
Well, because now, because who's going into the Green Party at this point? Well, right now, everybody's such a moron now. It's amazing. If you have any real principles and you stick with them, you're going to be called right-wing by people whose main concern is being at the cool kids table at lunch. And I mean adults in their 50s and 60s, their main concern is, am I going to land at the right table to be around the right people? I never dreamed it was like that degree of middle school, a girl getting her period, and yet a lot of them are men.
Yeah.
I never dreamed it was like that. Yeah. But that's what it is.
You think this was the nail in the coffin?
What?
This here.
For what?
Peter Dow dropping out. For Cornel West, period.
Cornel West was done when he did the Jimmy interview.
Yeah. Well, I think this is the other nail on the other side of the coffin. I think it's done, and I don't.
He was never serious.
It's not even laughable at this point. I don't think so. I think he proved us right that he was never serious.
It was a prank. First of all, it's a book, whatever the hell he's got to sell because he didn't pay child support, and he's got a bunch of problems that would have come out. So he's going to sell a book. He was going to push people to Biden, as he did. Joe Biden only has dimensions of fascism. Yeah. But he's not a real fascist like Trump. We're about to go to World War III because President Grandpa is going to send us. Yeah. That's just dimensions of fascism.
Was it dimensions, or did he say characteristics of fascism?
No, he said, he has dimensions of fascism. I don't know how many it takes to stack up to have a fascist. Yeah. But we're going to World War III thanks to Mr. Not a Full Fascist. Thanks, Cornel. Great job. Yeah.
Hey, come see us doing a live stand-up show in Bloomington, Illinois, Indianapolis, Levittown, New York, Red Bank, New Jersey, Wilmington, Delaware, Covina, California, Burbank, California, Oxnard, California, Venice, California, and Palmdale, California. Go to jimmydore.com for a link for tickets.